So apparently, I'm saying Mac Mullah got arrested for a shooting in Miami. You see what I'm saying? I didn't know nothing about this. You feel me? I'm pretty sure y'all ain't know nothing about this either. So let's see what's going on before anything start. Man, like the video if you got socks on right now. Type shit.
All of a sudden I hear sound like they was super close. The police low-key following us the whole time. I'm looking at the police like I know y'all not finna try to act like we was the ones that was just shooting down the street, gang. If anything, was shooting at us. We just was on some on point, like making sure we ain't have to blink back. I know what's going on. I'm going to jail. I'm just worried about what I'm finna get charged with. Because if they try to charge me with this shooting, I know in Miami, where I'm not from, I know I'm finna be in this a few days before they even give me a bond.
Everything I'm saying in this motherfucker is all props. This shit is not real. Just in case the police listen, man.
What up, Mullah gang? So, Mac Mullah got arrested in Miami, man. It's true. It's true. I'm finna tell y'all the full story, though. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Smash that thumbs up button. Alright, so listen, y'all. We're gonna take this back 2022. I just started getting bread in 2021. So, December. December was the first month that I made $100,000. November, I made like 20, 30, some thousand like that. But those were the months that changed my entire life. So, when I first started making money, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do nothing crazy for a long time until I stack my bread, right?
If you really want to be a CEO.
Let me tell y'all about stacking. Well, matter of fact, I ain't gonna tell y'all right now, but I'm gonna tell y'all about stacking bread for sure, cause I know I let you know that. I ain't gonna say too much, but you know what I'm saying, bag been going up for sure.
So after a while, I stacked about $500,000, something like that. And I'm like, okay, to celebrate, I'm finna take me and all the guys, we finna go to Miami. Cause I went to Miami in 2018 for spring break, and it was turned, you know what I'm saying? I was 19 at the time. We had a little Benz truck. It was cool, you feel me? It was nice. I was young as hell, but I liked my experience. So I'm like, let me go back, do it the right way, have a nice ass spot, nice ass cars, with an S on phone now, and let's just do it the rich way. Cause you know, 19, I was broke as hell. I probably came out to Miami with like 300 bucks. Phone now. Fuck I'm finna do with
that nigga said 300 bucks. That boy said 300 bucks, fam. That's insane. I ain't gonna lie.
$300. We didn't do nothing the whole time back then, but ride around and talk to girls. Like in 2018, we just rode around and talked to girls the whole time, and we thought that was lit. So anyway, fast forward. So I ain't
gonna lie, fam. I mean, at least go out with the bros first, you see what I'm saying? Because you gotta have bros time, then you gotta have hoes time. But sometimes you can have bros and hoes time, you see what I'm saying? If y'all going to 4-man or some shit, then you see what I'm saying? But I mean, for the most part, talking to the fees. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, nah. Cause that's so regular to a nigga, like, that doesn't make our trip, bro. It depends on how we jokes, like, cause my partners, we have a specific way of joking, and it's like, brother, if, like, that day goes as planned, the day is funny as hell, just because everybody just jokes all day, and it's just, you see what I'm saying? It's just like, it's like a puzzle just connecting, you feel what I'm saying? Type shit.
Me, my homie Diego, my homie Rosto, my homie Aria, and my homie G-Dot. So it's 5 of us. I pay for everybody's shit. I say all y'all gotta do is pay for y'all flight. Meet me in Miami, we turn. You feel me? So I go out there, I rent a Benz truck, and I had a Corvette C8 rented. This before I had my Corvette. Corvette ended up getting sent back, so I had a Benz car, and then I was gonna rent a Lamborghini the next day, but I had to wait. So we land in, everything smooth. All my homies is there except my homie Aria. He got there the second day. So we was gonna stay like 5 days at first, everything smooth. Now when we get there, we go to the airport, we pick up the car, everything cool. We got like a little Benz, like I think it was like a C63, a C53 or something like that. Something smooth, you know what I'm saying? This gonna be the second car, and then I was gonna get either a Lamb truck, a Corvette, or a Bentley. That was gonna be the second car that I rented, right? So boom, we hit South Beach up. I'm showing my little young homies, I think they was like 19 at the time. I'm 23 at the time. Now, when I came to Miami, I brought my guns with me. You feel me? Listen, whenever I go anywhere in America, that pipe is coming with me. Easy, smooth. If you don't know, you can travel on the plane with a pipe. You can do that legally, 100% legally. All you gotta do is go up there, tell them, hey, I got a firearm. They're gonna give you a little piece of paper. You sign it, put it in there, unload your pipe, and you good. So I had my legal pipe, because I was living in Atlanta at the time. So I bought a 100% legal gun in Atlanta and flew to Miami with that motherfucker. We get to Miami, and I find out that they laws ain't as lenient as they is in Georgia. So in Georgia, you can buy a gun, you can have it on your waist. You didn't even need no license. You feel me? That was.
See, that's how they making it in where I'm from. You see what I'm saying? And this crazy.
The laws. Now I knew Florida laws was a little bit lenient, but I thought they was just like Georgia. Turns out you can have a gun, but you have to have it concealed in a car when you riding around. You can't have it on your waist. You can't have no open carry unless you got a concealed carries permit. We on South Beach acting a fucking asshole fool. We ain't doing nothing crazy, but we just like on some like turn shit. We driving down the street, right on Miami Beach. All of a sudden I hear bup, 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 bup. So I clutch my pipe. You feel me? G-Dot clutch his pipe. We clutch our pipe, we looking around, we really making sure motherfuckers ain't shooting at us. So once we saw kind of like from a distance, we see what was going on, we grab our pipe. We don't know if we gonna have to shoot back. We don't know what's.
It's I love you.
See, I hate hearing stuff like that, y'all.
Going on. Long story short, we get up out of there, right? We get up out of there, we turn like 3-4 streets. We turn another street, we get back on the thing. Now, we not noticing the police low-key following us the whole time. They following us the whole time. I guess they seen us kind of like poking our head out the car. A few of us got out the car, making sure everything's decent. Like, we weren't playing no games. We was on point. Like, you feel me? When we heard shots, because they sound like they was close as hell. Them gunshots sound like they was super fucking close. So we came outside, we on point. At this time, I'm just getting clout. My homie like, man, we ain't playing that shit. So we got our pipes, we clutching, we kind of leaning outside the car, we kind of like ducking, we kind of looking around trying to make sure that we groove. So not knowing, so we pull off, not knowing, like I said, the police following us whole time. So we kind of like cruising through. Now shooting is so normal to some Chicago niggas that we ain't thinking nothing of it. Okay, they wasn't on that with us. Keep the night moving on phone them. So we pull up to like this red light. We get stopped at a red light. Police right behind us. We ain't so turned. We ain't even peeping them. So I put my little homie on like some little, you feel me, some little shorties that was right there kicking it or whatever. I told my homie to go get their number and we was finna pill out. We drove off, turned the corner, police on us, right? Now as soon as I see them lights on phone them, I get on point because I just learned that I can't have no gun out in the car. Legally, when the police get to the car, my gun gotta be in a locked safe, or you feel what I'm saying? It gotta be in a case.
In a safe? Oh wait.
With a lock on it. I knew that, so I had my Glock case up under my seat with the locks on top of it. Soon as I see them police lights, I look in the mirror. I'm like, is they on that with us, bro? Is they on that with us, bro? Once phone them turn again, cause I'm in the passenger seat. Once phone them turn that right corner, then he busts another right, and they still on us. I'm like, oh yeah, they on us. Soon as I seen them lights, nigga, I got to moving fast. I uncocked my gun, nigga, took a bullet out, took the clip out fast. I'm talking about record fast, nigga. You would've thought I was in a Bugs Bunny cartoon on the dead guys, boy. I'm moving faster than anybody can ever think of in their life, gang. I took like I said, I uncocked my pistol, took the bullet out the head, I took the clip out, put the clip in the case, put the gun in the case, closed the case, locked the case, and threw it under my seat all before the police even got out the car. By the time I get done doing that, I look over, I see G-Dot, he throw his gun behind him. He throw his gun behind him, the little homie them like, oh, hold on, what the fuck going on? They so confused, they not thinking fast enough, right? So I tell G-Dot, I'm like, boy, your ass tweaking, put that bitch in the case, you feel me? But his case was in the back seat, so now
I ain't gonna lie, the story going fast, but I need y'all to keep up because I ain't gonna lie, it's not gonna be a lot of pauses in this video. So I'm saying, like the video if y'all enjoying the story time. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, type shit.
It's getting critical because as all this happening, the police is getting out the car, walking to the car. So automatically, once I see that, I'm like, we going to fucking jail. We going to jail, gang. We going to jail. So automatically, I get to thinking like, man, we out of town. You feel me? I don't got no lawyer out here. I don't got no Florida license. I don't really know. I mean, I knew people out there like YouTubers, like, you know, shit like that. But I ain't like nobody like I could call like come get me right now, and I know that they gonna come get me. You see what I'm saying? So the police finally get to the car. By the time the police got to the car, G-Dot had his gun tucked, right? Now my shit is completely under the seat. I'm sitting back cooling like ain't nothing going on. You see it? The only thing that was wrong is I had that bullet that I cocked. I ain't know where that motherfucker went. So that bitch was like somewhere on the floor or something like that, right? Now, I'm not thinking too much of it because like I said, these is legal guns. These is two legally bought guns from a gun store, registered by the government, brand new, that's both in my name. I got a Glock 19X and a Glock 19 on me. You get what I'm saying? Ain't no switchies. I had an extended mag, but that bitch was like in the back, in the trunk type shit. So it ain't no switchies, it ain't no extended mag, it ain't no none of that. You feel me? Like we just legally carrying to protect ourselves. When my homie get pulled out the car, female cop up her gun and she pointed at my homie face like, get out the car. I'm like, man, your ass tweaking, gang. Like, folks, they talking about you just left the scene of the shooting and y'all want the one shooting, right? And all this lame ass shit. I'm like, man, get y'all dumb ass on.
Nah, the gun in the face is crazy. Man, the fucking AC, it's too fucking cold in here, y'all. Hold the fuck up. Let me turn this shit down, y'all. My bad, y'all. Y'all stay with me, y'all, man. It was just too goddamn cool. My fault. I was trying to withstand it the whole video. It's too goddamn cool.
Like, just cause, like, what the fuck you mean we left the scene of a shooting? It's spring break. It's fucking 1,000 people that just left the scene of a shooting. Fuck, you want me to sit right there and get shot? Of course I'm gonna leave the scene of a shooting, dumbass. That don't mean I was the one shooting. Y'all stupid as hell. You did? I know y'all not finna put that motherfucking, I'm looking at the police like I know y'all not finna try to act like we was the ones that was just shooting down the street, gang. If anything, niggas was shooting at us. We just was on some on-point shit, like making sure we ain't had to blink back. You feel me? We wasn't on that. Nobody got out the car for real. Like, we kind of peeked out the car. Two of us stepped outside and got right back in the car. I don't know if the police seen us with our guns in our hand or not, because I didn't see them. They came out of fucking nowhere. But I'm like, we ain't had nothing to do with no shooting. Like, y'all could try. Y'all, like, I'm like, nah, I'm on some.
1 second, y'all. Okay, I just had to make sure something we good.
Shit, like, nice try, bro. Like, on God, nigga, don't try to put no shooting on me and my squad and them, nigga. Like, you feel me? White policeman, he look at me, he like, what you was fidgeting with under the seat? I say, hey man, you know, I don't know what you're talking about. My ankle was itching. He asked me again, I'm like, my ankle was itching. I don't know, nigga, I was scratching my ankle. What you mean? I'm like, I don't even know what you talking about for real. So I put my hands on the car. You feel me? They get to searching me and shit. Instantly cuff our dumb ass. All 4 of us is cuffed sitting on the curb, right? Soon as they pull up, I'm talking about police swarm. I'm talking about they flood that bitch like a FBI raid, nigga. The police car that pulled us over, by the time we sit up out the car, it's a police car coming this way, police car coming this way, police, they block our dumb ass in. It's all type of lights. I got money on me. I probably had like a few thousand on me cash at the time. I got everything on me, my
with the Ninja Thirst
Damn, bro.
system, choose or combine.
I hate shit like this, bro. I swear.
wallet, my gun, my all that. You feel it? So they get to asking about weapons in the car. I'm like, yeah, it's weapons in the car. We just came from the airport, so we legally traveled with our guns. The guns are locked up in the case, legally in the car right now. So they like, okay, calm down, whatever. Now as we all cuffed up, they going through the car. You feel me? They asking me where the key to the lock at. They asking me all these fucking questions. They find both the gun cases. They find the loud on fun, cause you know we was blowing down in that bitch. You know we was getting high as hell in that bitch. Stop playing. You know, Mako. You know. Speaking of getting high, let's hit the thunk. Y'all wanna hit the thunk? Y'all wanna hit the thunk, folks? Hit the thunk, folks. Share this carry, bro. All the guys. I care about you, so hit that thunk, folks. So like I said, they pulled us out the car. You feel what I'm saying? We on the curb.
I thought I was tripping, fam. I thought I saw a pencil, fam. I was about to see, fam. Why is he waving a pencil in my face, fam?
Handcuffed. Now at this time, I got this, like I said, I got this big ass chain on, and this if anybody ever been to Miami during spring break or seen videos, y'all know it's 1,000 niggas everywhere. So this niggas recording me, zooming in. I seen a few pictures of me on Instagram, like niggas like, oh, that's that YouTube nigga getting locked up. Like it's going crazy. Oh, for them. I'm on the curb and they ramsacking the car. I'm talking about they ramsacking the car. So it's a rental car too, you feel me? So I'm already knowing like we chopped, it's fucked up. And my other homie Aria, he ain't land in Miami yet. He come tomorrow. So he supposed to come in like tomorrow night-ish type shit. So we gonna be locked up. I'm like, man, I can't even tell him. I can't even call the nigga real quick. It's fucked up. So boom, I get to thinking fast. I'm like, okay, I'm definitely going to jail. I've been here before. Like I already caught the vibes. Like I've been here before. I know what's going on. I'm going to fucking jail. I'm just worried about what I'm finna get charged with. Because if they try to charge me with this shooting, I know in Miami, where I'm not from, I know I'm finna be in this bitch a few days before they even give me a bond. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Not let alone if somebody end up getting shot or killed and they try to put that on me and my gang. Niggas that I'm in the car with, I'm like, I ain't know it's gonna get bad, folks. You feel what I'm saying? But at the time, it's only 2 guns in the car. So I'm thinking just me and G-Dot only ones finna get locked up because I said that was my guns. Like I said, that's my gun. That's my legal gun. If you run the name, that's gonna be my name. You get what I'm saying? Now I probably shouldn't have said that, but I said it in the context of that's my gun on my name. You can probably find. I don't even think I ever shot that fucking gun before. You get what I'm saying? Like y'all can go do all the ballistics, all the shit y'all want to do. It's not enough evidence for y'all to charge me whatever the fuck y'all talking about. I'm going off on the police, you feel me? And then on top of that, they came to the car with guns. I'm like, get y'all lame ass on, you feel me? As they walk away, I get to telling my homie Diego, I'm like, hey, take my car. This my PIN number. I'm gonna give you my car before I get up out of here. Take my car, go to Wells Fargo, get my cash out, you know what I'm saying? My PIN number this, that, the third. Call my mama. Tell my mama if you feel me, whatever she gotta do, just give me the bond out, whatever the fuck it is, I'm gonna pay for it. Just let me bond out. Just give me bonded out on phone them. Cause I'm thinking they only gonna take 2 of us. I'm like, take my hotel key, go back to the B&B, sit in that motherfucker till I call you. When I call you, pop out, take a Uber, use this card, take my phone, use a Uber. I'm trusting my homie with all this on phone them. Cause I'm like, ain't nobody else to come get me. So I'm already knowing like it's finna get wicked on God. Tell me why they end up taking all 4 of us to jail. Now when all 4 of us get to get in the car going to jail, I'm like, we fucked. Cause we don't have nobody. You gotta understand, we out of town. We don't have nobody to come get us. If I got locked up in Chicago, no problem. I got 50 niggas I can call. Hey bro, come get me. Hey mama, come get me. Hey pops, hey grandma, hey cousin, hey auntie, hey uncle, come get me. I'm in jail. I'm gonna give you the money back. Wooty wooty whoop. But I'm in Miami, out of town. You feel me? Nobody I knows live out here. So they taking all us to jail. Whole time I've been to jail before, so I'm not scared. I'm not like, oh, I hope nothing happened. I don't fuck all that. I'm thinking about like, nigga, how is we finna get out of this shit? Well, first we get to the police station. Now we got locked up at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Worst fucking time to get locked up ever on the guy. So we go to the jail, right? And they put us all in one little holding cell, which they usually don't do, but they put all 4 of us in the holding cell. So we in that bitch. At me as the leader, I feel like it's my fault. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we should have peeled off quick. I should have said, get up out of here quicker. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case, we shouldn't have popped out. I'm thinking like what mistakes that I made type shit. So we sitting in that bitch. Y'all know in jail it's cold as fuck. I don't know why. Why do we gotta be so cold in jail, gang? Like, bro, we already in jail. Y'all gonna make it cold as fuck like this, bro? Y'all bogus as hell on the dead guys, boy. So we in that bitch over cold and we in Miami. So on motherfucking thing, I got on the jeans and a t-shirt. On the guys, boy, blue as hell. So we sitting in that motherfucking police station. We not even at the jail yet. I didn't know this at the time. You feel me? We not even at jail yet. We sitting in the police station for like a cool 3-4 hours. Niggas coming in this bitch. They talking through cells. They talking about they finna fight and kill each other and all that. I'm ignoring their ass. I'm just trying to get up out of here. You hear me? So the police get to writing up my report, and I can hear. I'm looking at the lady that was just there to arrest us. You feel me? So the nigga that's pulling up the report, he literally, I watched him look at the lady that arrested us and said, you did this or this or this happen because we can't arrest them for this. So the shit that they charged us with, they could not arrest us with. It turns out they charged us with having the gun. But after they ran the pistols the Glocks was legal. So you can't arrest me for having a legal gun in the car. I literally watched this bitch. I watched this lady change the charges on all 4 of our shits, bro. Change the charges on all 4 of us all 4 of our charges. They changed the charges to some whole other shit, like some shooting, some guns, and we had a little bit of weed. They talking about we had weed and we with intent to distribute near a high school campus and all that. I'm like, man, y'all ass just making shit up. Y'all on the guys, y'all bogus as hell. But we didn't know none of this shit until we got our paperwork and we got sent to the jail. So they put us in one of them little trucks where like it's no space. I'm talking about, nigga, wherever, when you sit down, sit in the chair, wherever your knees stop, that's how much space you got. On the guys, boy. You sit in a chair, it's a wall, and you got up to your knees if you not a tall nigga. If you tall, it's fucked up in there, boy, on the guys. I'm in this bitch literally like with handcuffs on. With handcuffs on, gang. Bogus as hell. So they take us to the jail. Longest time we was in the lobby. When you know you gotta go to jail, you gotta get some like the nurse gotta see you. They gotta ask you a few questions and all this little shit, whatever. So we do all that little shit. We get intake, right? As we get intake, tell me why it's this big ass, you could tell this nigga used to jail on from them. This big ass Florida nigga. Cause we in Miami-Dade County Jail at this time. You know what I'm saying? So it's
the Chevron collection.
Crazy. I ain't gonna lie. This is one of the craziest story times. Like, that's why I'm really intrigued right now.
Bitch. So we first get to the intake room and shit. It's this big ass nigga like locked up, chains on his feet, chains on his arms, right? They take the chains off of the nigga, right? Another nigga walked through the door. I guess that was bro op, and the nigga had just shot at him a few days ago and killed his homie. That nigga popped up fast as hell trying to kill that boy. When I tell you every single motherfucking CO in that jail had to hold that big ass nigga back and cuff him before he put his hands on that nigga and almost killed that nigga, gang. Like the shit that was in his eyes, I knew it was gonna go down. But I ain't from here, so I don't get no fuck. I'm sitting there like shit. At least we get a show in this bitch on the guys. We sitting in jail, we get intake. Now we sitting in a jail lobby, right? We sitting in the jail lobby. A nigga recognized me in that bitch. He like, man, ain't you on YouTube? Like, ain't you Mac Moolah? I never thought I'd see you in this bitch. The way you be talking, I'm like, man, they got me, man. I ain't even do shit for real. Like, they on some petty shit. Long story short, gang, we sitting in this fucking jail lobby. We probably got there. It was probably like 8, 9 in the morning. We sitting in that jail lobby, gang. I promise you, gang, until like 4, 5 o'clock that day, bro. On the dead guys, boy. Before they took us upstairs. So they took us upstairs, they gave us jail uniform, they took us upstairs, they fed us, they let us play like recreation and shit, motherfuckers was hooping, whatever. By this time though, I had already placed bond, cause I called my mama, and I'm like, mama, I got locked up, she crying, I'm like, mama, it's cool, just bond me out, I'm gonna pay you back, no problem, I'm gonna pay you back, like as soon as I step out of jail, I'm gonna send you the money type shit. She like, okay, whatever it costs, whatever. So she called the bail bondsman, right? No, I called the bail bondsman first. He said, I could do 10%, but I can't verify y'all names because y'all not from here. So I'm like, it's gonna be a problem. He like, yeah. So I'm like, oh, fuck. This finna get complicated as hell. I said, well, how can you verify us? He like, I don't know. I like, well, shit, I do YouTube. Can you use that? He like, yeah, what's your YouTube? I'm like, bet. So I go on YouTube, I tell him my name. He see that my name match the system or whatever. Like he like, okay, cool, I can verify y'all. He said, I give y'all 10%, right? So our bonds was all 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, and then one of us had $11,000 bond. So I think the all together to get all of us out, it was like a little less than 5,000. So I told my mama, I said, just pay the man, pay the bail bond and 5,000. He gonna come get us. I'll send you the money back when we get out, right? So the whole time from that morning, we probably bonded out at like 11 in the morning. They took our mug shot, all that shit, gang. We didn't even get upstairs to the actual jail, like to the deck. We didn't get in jail until like 4, 5 o'clock that day, right? So we eating, we out, you know what I'm saying? They letting us roam around and shit. It ain't like all day lockdown. They letting us roll around, you know what I'm saying? Niggas hooping in the yard and shit. We ate on phone them, and then they put us in our cell. Now they put them and they put my homies in their cell. I think they was all had like bunkies and shit. They put my dumb ass in the cell by myself. You hear me? Now this is my first time in a cell by myself. I ain't never been in no like real jail cell by myself. Like, you feel me? So it's dirty as hell in this bitch, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Then in Miami they got a window with like these real small little circles. You feel me? So So as soon as I go in there, I'm looking around. I'm like, boy, this shit fucked up as hell, on bro, nigga. Cause I'm thinking we finna been out of jail on the guys. Like I'm thinking we should have been out back to the beach, on bro. All the while we got a rental car that got towed. So a rental car is at the fucking the police towed our rental car. So we low-key don't have. Thank God I had money, bro, cause they would have fucked up my entire whole trip, like for some little petty ass shit that unnecessary as hell. You feel me? But thank God I had money at the time, because if I didn't have no money, bro, it would have got bad. We would have probably just went back to the B&B, did nothing until we had to go home. You feel me? But I had bread, so I ain't get no fucked up. None of this, on God. So we called a Turo. We get out of jail finally on bro grade. They probably let us out of jail probably like, I say like 7, 8 o'clock that night, maybe like 9 o'clock that night. The security guard actually put in a favor. The CO, he put in a favor for us because he said he recognized my face and he could tell like we wasn't no stupid ass niggas. Like we got locked up on some fluky shit. So he kind of like pulled some strings in the back and kind of got our situation moved up. So like I was probably only in the cell for like 20-30 minutes before they came and got us on the guys. So they came and got all us. They like, you going home? Get your shit. I'm like, shit, I ain't got nothing. You feel me? So they opened the cells for us and shit. We bounced out that bitch. We went to the little section where they process you out. We got up out that bitch. So when we got out, I turned my phone on. I told my mama, I sent her the money. I told my homie had landed. He ain't had nowhere to go. He like, where the Airbnb at? What's
Cybersecurity is a
Type shit.
in the airport the whole time. So we finally, but he figured out that we had got locked up because we like, none of us was answering. So he looked our names up on the thing and he was like, oh, they got locked up type shit. So I called him. I told him pull up on us. I called him an Uber. I called us a black truck from the jail. So we left from the jail in the black truck, back to the B&B. Went upstairs, changed, showered, cause you know everybody dirty as hell. Like we was just in jail for like damn the whole day. It's dirty as hell. You feel me? All that. So I took like a shower. I washed up like 6 times. So the guys popped out. At this time we ain't got no car, and it's late as hell at nighttime. So we really can't get no car. So we wait till the next day. I pulled some strings. I rented, like I said, I rented a red Lamb truck and I rented a drop top BMW. You know what I'm saying? So them the 2 cars I rented for the whole gang, because it was 5 of us. So I didn't want us to be crammed up in no car. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, at that time I was looking for the hoes. You feel I'm a married man now, but at the time I was looking for the hoes. So I'm like, shit, can't no hoes fit in the car if it's 5 of us in the car. You feel me? So I'm like, we need 2 cars. So we go get the BMW, we drive to South Beach, I pick up my Lamb truck, and we went party, boy. We stayed an extra 2-3 days to make up for the jail time. So I extended the Airbnb, and we had a ball, gang. We had a real good time on phone the whole rest of that week. We balled out, we went shopping, we went crazy that week on phone, and it was really like lit though. Like on the guys, like now thinking back, the story is lit as hell. Like I just told y'all this lit ass story, but at that time, bro, I was worried than a motherfucker. So we do all that. At the time I was living in Atlanta, so me and G-Dot went back to Atlanta, but now we gotta deal with the case, right? So I had to pay $10,000 for my lawyer per person, but I couldn't have the same lawyer because, you know, one lawyer on a case with 4 people with the same representation could be a conflict of interest. So I had to pay a lawyer. I ended up talking him down from $40,000 though, because he wanted $10,000 per person. I talked him down a little bit. I paid him. By the time we had our like arraignment and like our first court date and shit, the judge dismissed the case. You know what I'm saying? So we had a good ass lawyer. He presented all the evidence. Judge dismissed the case, and that was it. I did my shit through Zoom call. They dismissed the case, and we was cool. We was groovy. They feel me? They ended up dropping the 2 cases for my other 2 homies, so I got my money back for them, for the lawyers. I paid for me and G-Dot lawyer, and they dropped our cases after the first court date. They dropped our shit, so we was Gucci on phone them. And then probably like, I want to say 4 months later, that July, we moved to LA, and that's kind of what started my whole little journey on the vlog channel and on YouTube. And that's kind of like when that's really when I started making a lot of bread, when I moved to LA. You know what I'm saying? Like I was making 6 figures a month, but LA is when I made my first $1 million a month. It was a few months I touched like 300,000-400,000. close to $500,000. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a few good ass months in LA, and now I'm here. I'm here, and I live in Miami. Tell me why the laws in Miami now, you don't need no type of license to carry a gun.
I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it.
I'm talking about I done got pulled over in Miami, gun under the seat. They run the gun. They don't even get no fuck. You feel me? You can have a gun. You can have a gun on you, like tucked in your pants legally. Now you don't need no license. So it's really some petty ass shit. But that's why they dropped the charges. They dropped the shooting charges. All them shooting charges, that shit didn't even stick. They dropped that shit easy, quick, first day, like on the guys. And yeah, that's the story of Mac Mullah getting arrested for a shooting in Miami. Had me fucked up in there, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned as we attempt to commune with the devil.
Catch y'all